kids. Good morning. Welcome to EDUCE Whiteboard. Till now we have learned about addition, subtraction, isn't it? So, how do we add the numbers? For example, if we have 2 and 2, what is 2 plus 2? Children, can you make out what is 2 plus 2? Yes. So, 2 plus 2 is 4. Yeah. In case if I want to add 3 and 2, so 3 plus 2 is 5. So this is how we have learned addition. And in the case of subtraction, if I say 2 minus 2 is 0. If I say 3 and 2, that is the difference, 3 minus 2 is 1. So in this, these are the two operations which we have learned till now. Today we are going to learn about multiplication. Children, there is a relation in with addition and multiplication. I would like to tell a few concepts which are related to addition. So let us start the multiplication chapter. There are oranges here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Children, how many oranges are there? There are in total 8 oranges. Okay. So in case if I want to write there are 8 oranges, I would say that it is 8 groups of 1 each, and we can write them as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus so on is equal to 8. So how many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all together, I'm taking only one group at a time. Means one orange at a time, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So when 8 oranges gives you 8. In case this addition, if I need to change into multiplication, how do we do it? Let us see now. That is 1/8 is 8, and that's nothing but 1 into 8 is equal to 8. So now I have changed this addition into multiplication form. So when I'm repeatedly adding the same numbers, that can be changed into multiplication. So first thing, we have seen that there are 8 groups of oranges, but there are only 1 orange each. So 1/8 is nothing but 8 children. In case if I want to relate both of them, let us see how do we relate. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, so on, 8 times is 8, and 1 into 8 is also 8. Did you understand, children? So 1 is repeatedly added 8 times, that is 8, and 1 is multiplied 8 times, that is 8. Now let us see one more example. The same 8 oranges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 oranges, I would like to group them taking 2 at a time. So how we have grouped them, children? 2 oranges at a time. So there are total 8 oranges. We have grouped 2 at a time. So then how many groups have formed, children? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 groups. 4 groups, 2 each. I think you already come across that there are 8 oranges. So 4 groups, 2 oranges at a time. So total gives you 8. So how many groups are there, children? 4 groups. And how many oranges are there in each group? 2 oranges. So 4 groups of 2 each is nothing but 8. Or I can say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is nothing but 8. This 2, how many times I have written, children? 2, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when 2 is taken 4 times, that will give you 8. That is 2 fours is 8. That is 2 fours. How do we spell it? 2 fours is 8, but we spell it as 2 fours are 8. How do we spell it, children? We spell it as 2 fours are 8. Come on, repeat. 2 fours are 8. So this is in the multiplication form. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is, if we take it as 4 times, it is 8. and 2 fours are is also equal to 8. Okay, children. So the repeatedly addition, 2 is added 4 times. So then we got it as 2 fours are 8. Isn't it interesting, children? Yes. So 2 fours are 8. Let us take the same 8 oranges example and see what are the other groups we can form now. So children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 oranges. Now let us see how many groups we can form now. So the number of groups, how many groups have formed, children? 2. Yeah, so there are 1 and 2. There are 2 groups of, how many oranges are there? 4. So 2 groups of 4 each. So how can we write this? We can write 2 groups of 4 each. Next, so I can even tell this as 4 plus 4 gives you 8. So there were 8 oranges. When we have made it as 2 groups, we got them as 4 and 4. So technically, how can we write in the operation form? Like when we have added, we are writing it as 4 plus 4. When we need to change it into multiplication form, how do we write it? So there are 2 groups, 4 each. So 4 twos is 8. Or how do we spell it? We say 4 twos are 8. How do we write, children? 4 twos are 8. So this is how we change the addition to multiplication. So when I say 4 plus 4 is 8, and we can even say the same thing as 2 fours are 8 or 4 twos are 8. Okay, children. Okay. Now let us see the other group also. How can we form with the 8 oranges? Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now as usual we have 8 oranges. Now let us form a group out of them. So now I formed a group. If you see, I could form all the oranges together. So how many groups have formed? Only one group. How many groups have formed, children? 8 oranges together as one group. So one group of 8 each. So I can say that what are the things we need to add? 8 plus nothing. So 8 plus 0 or only 8. So there are only one group which we can form with 8. So what we say, 8 ones is 8, or we say 1 eights are 8. So what is the answer we have here? 1 eights are 8. So earlier we had 8 groups. Do you remember, children? The first time I told you that we have 8 groups, but there was only one orange each, where we got it as 8 ones are 8. Now we have 1 eights are 8. So all together, let us see now how can we write them. So 1 eights are 8. 2 fours are is also 8. 4 twos are 8. And 8 ones are 8. So 1 eights are 8 can also be written as 8 ones are 8. So 2 fours are 8 is nothing but 4 twos are 8. And when we have here 4 twos are 8, we can say the same as 2 fours are 8. And when we have 8 ones are 8, we can even say that 1 eights are is 8. So with 8, we have formed these many groups. Now children, there's an exercise for you. Now take a group of 6 children and then form how many groups you can form and what are the tables you can make out of it. Your teacher would help you. Okay, children. Now let us go to the other example. Yeah, how many oranges are there, children? There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 oranges are there. And let me see how we can form them. So now I would like to take 2 each, isn't it? So how many groups are formed? So 3 groups are formed, taking 2 each. So I can say that 3 twos are 6. How many 6 oranges we could find? That 3 twos are 6. There are 3 groups of 2 each. So 3 twos are 6. The same 6 can be formed in another way also. Like if I want to form two groups, I can take three at a time. So I need to take three at a time. So how many groups are there, children? Two groups. So I say 2 3s are 6. So just now we got it as 3 2s are 6, and even we have 2 3s are 6, isn't it? So what do we have here? So 3 2s are is 6, and 2 3s are is also 6. Okay, children. Now, as I said, you make the group of 6, make group of 9, make group of 10, and even 4, 2, 3 also like that. And let us see what are the, how we can find the number of groups. Okay, children. Right. 1, 2 plus the other 2. So there are total, how many oranges? We know 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 is 1 and 2, means now we have taken one group, and 3 and 4 is the other group 2. So 2 plus 2 is nothing but 4. What is 2 plus 2, children? We know that 2 plus 2 is 4. In case when I want to write the same 2 plus 2, how many groups are there, children? There are two groups here of 2 oranges each. Just now I told you if we need to write groups and the number of oranges, I can make it into multiplication form, isn't it? So 2 groups, 2 oranges. We can write it as 2 2s are 4. What is it? 2 2s are 4. So this is the only one we have, child. That is 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 2s are is also 4. Now I would like to teach you two tables. How interesting it is. Let us see. Yes, children. How many blocks are there here? There are 2 blocks here. Next. So I can say 2 blocks of one group, that is nothing but 2 1s are 2. And there are 2 blocks here and 2 more blocks here. So that is 2 2s are is 4. Next 2 blocks, 1 group, 2 groups, and 3 groups. So then that will be 2 3s are 6. Next 2, 2, 2, and 2. So then I say that 2 2 2 4s are will be 8. Next 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Means, what does it mean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 5s. How many groups are there here? 5 groups are there with 2 each. So 2 5s will be 10. Similarly, let us take the other one, that is 2 6s. So 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4, 5, 6. How many we have, children? Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what is 2 6s? 2 6s is 12. Okay. Next 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Next is 14. That is, still here we have 12, 13, 14. So how many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 7s are. How many we got? We have 14. So 2 7s are 14. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 groups are there with 2 each. Then I could say that as 2 8s are 16. Okay. Next, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So there are 9. How many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in total, when I have till here, we know that it is 16, then 17, then 18. So 2 9s are is 18. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 groups of 2 each. So we can say that 2 10s are 20. Okay. So this is how you have learned the table. That is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18, and 2 10s are 20. Isn't it? How interesting it is. Now, I think you might have already learned these numbers instead of just saying that it has two twos are, yeah, two ones are, yeah, two sevens are, two nines are. But are these numbers are not familiar to you, children? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, isn't it? Are they not familiar? Yes. What are they called? We call them as groups of 2. What are the children? Groups of 2. What are the groups of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. They are nothing but the groups of 2. But the same thing, when we write it in as a table form, we say them as 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, like that. Okay, so now how we have formed these tables, did you all understand? Yes, did you understand? Right, now let us go to the other part. Children, have you seen this kind of line anytime? So this is called a number line. What is this, children? We call them as a number line. In case here you have seen that it starts from 0 to 12. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 12. So it's called a number line. We usually use this number line for addition, subtraction, and now we are using it for multiplication. Because as I said, multiplication is nothing but repeated addition, isn't it? So when we add repeatedly the same numbers, we say it in the multiplication form. So now let us see here how do we use this number line. So there is a boy who is standing on 0. Now let us see, what does he do? Yes, he jumped over 3, means he jumped 3 steps at a time. Okay, so how many times he jumped, children? Just 1 time, isn't it? So how many times he jumped? 1 time, and he came to 3. How many steps? 1 step. So 3 steps at a time. When he jumped 1 time, I could get 3. So we can write that as 3 ones are 3. Okay, so what do you say that? When I am jumping from one place to the other, taking 3 steps at a time, and 1 time when I have jumped, I say it is 3 ones are 3. If I jump 2 times, I would say it as 3 twos are. Okay. If I jump 3 times, then I say 3 threes are. The reason is we are jumping 3 steps at a time. That should be uniform, children. When we are making groups, all groups should be in the same manner. So now he is jumping 3 steps. So the next is he would jump 3 more steps. If you see here, 0, 1, 2, 3, he came 3 steps. Next, 1, 2, 3, he came to 6. To which number he has come to? 6. So how many jumps he has taken? He has taken 2 jumps now. So when he has taken 2 jumps, taking 3 steps at a time, so he reached 6. So we say that 3 twos are 6. Okay, so what is it? 3 twos are 6. Children, when he jumped 1 time, I call it as 3 ones are. When he jumped 2 times, we call it as 3 twos are. Now tell me, if he jumps 1 more time, then what do we call it as? 3 threes are, isn't it? Let us see how would he jump and to which number. So 1, 2, 3. Total 3 steps at a time. He came to 9. That was his 3rd step. So 3 threes are is 9. So how do we write this? 3 table. In a similar way, if he jumps 4 times, next 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, like that, I could form a 3 table. Okay, children, let us see over here. So 3 fours are would be 12, and 5s are would be 15, and 6s are would be 18, 7s are 21, 8s are 24, 9s are 27, and 10s are, it would be 30. So did you all understand, children, how we got the 3 table? 3 steps at a time. Okay, and jumping 1 time, we get 3 ones are 3. Jumping 2 times, we get 3 2s are 6. 3 times, 3 3s are 9. 4 times, 3 4s are 12. 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, like that. When we come to 10 jumps, we have 3 10s are 30. That's how we have 3 tables. Okay, yeah. Children, there is a grid here. Okay, a small grid. We have formed a small grid. Okay, now I would like to take the small boxes inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many blocks I have taken, children? I have taken 18 blocks. But I have not taken together. I have written in this form. So how many, this side, how many blocks we have, children? 1, 2, 3. And this side, how many blocks we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 boxes here. And this side, 3 boxes, isn't it? So here this side 6 boxes and the other side it is 3 boxes. So how many boxes we have? We have 18 boxes. So for this 18 boxes, we can say that there are 6 threes, isn't it? So they are 18. So 6 into 3 is nothing but 18. What is 6 threes are? 6 threes are 18. So 18 boxes, when they are arranged in this manner, looks like this. Okay, now there is an exercise for you. The same 18 boxes, I want you to shuffle and make into groups. Then your teacher will definitely help you in doing this. Okay, 18 members. Take 18 members and then form small groups. And you see how many groups you can form and what are the tables you can write. Okay, children? Yes. So there are 18 boxes. Now let us see the other example. The same grid we will define. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 boxes this side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many boxes this side, children? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this side also we have 4 boxes. But how many in total we got? We got 16 boxes. How many boxes were there, children? There are 16 boxes. Means if I take 4 and 4, so 4 fours are 16. How much is this? 4 fours are 16. Fine. So what is 4 fours are? 16. Next. Children, have you learnt the tables 2, 3, 4? Yes? Good. Now let us see, there is a box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 boxes this side. 1, 2. So this side 1, 2. There are 2 boxes this side and 8 boxes the other side. But total how many boxes are there, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many boxes are there? There are total 16 boxes, out of which we had 8 down and 2 the other side. So how many boxes are there in total? We have 16 boxes. How do we write it? So 8 twos are 16. And how do we write it? 8 into 2 is 16. 8 twos are 16 or 8 into 2 is 16. Did you understand, children? Have you been telling 8 table? Do you remember 8 table, or if you don't remember 8 tables, we can even say instead of 8 twos are, you can remind the 2 tables. It's nothing but 2 eights are. Flip and flap. Then instead of 8 twos are, we can even say that it is 2 eights are. Okay. So then that will be 16. Earlier also we had 16, that 4 fours are. Now 8 twos are is also 16, 2 eights are is also 16. These are the groups you can form out of 16. So there is another group. 5. So this side we have 5 boxes and the other side we have 3 boxes. So we say that it is 5 threes are 15. So how many boxes are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 boxes in total. So 5 threes are 15 and children flip flap. 3 fives are is also 15. Okay. So did you all understand how do we form the tables and how do we write them? Yes? Good job. So what's the summary? We have learned how to multiply the numbers and the tables also. So enjoy the class and enjoy the tables and keep doing them and keep learning to form the groups. Then you will literally know how to write the multiplication. Thank you, children. Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.